You train hard, you show up, you put in the work, but your body still looks like you are forever warming up. The issue is rarely your discipline. The issue is that your plan ignores how muscle actually grows. Let's fix that. Why your gains are slow. Most people follow random programs and hope for magic. They grind without a system that respects physiology and genetics. Muscle is not built by effort alone. Simply training harder is often not the right solution. It is built by targeted tension, smart volume, and enough recovery for your body. In this video, you will see 9 key levers to speed up your gains. You will understand why others explode on the same plan that leaves you stuck, and you will see what you can change without fighting your biology. Myth-busting Myth 1. More pain equals more muscle. Sometimes yes, but often no. If that were always true, every sore beginner would look like a pro. In reality, muscle responds to the right tension dose and the recovery that follows. Myth 2. You can outwork bad sleep and stress. You cannot. Without recovery, your body cannot turn heavy training into new tissue. So this is not about suffering more. It is about using your effort where your body can actually adapt. Step 1. Mechanical drop sets. Your first job is to pull more growth out of each set. Most people stop when they hit failure in one position, but often the muscle is not done. The leverage just got terrible. Mechanical drop sets solve that. Instead of dropping weight, you move to easier positions of the same pattern. Example: push-ups. You start with feet elevated. You push that version close to failure. When reps die, you instantly drop to regular push-ups. You work those almost to failure. When those fall apart, you move your hands on a bench or box. Upper body is now elevated. You squeeze more controlled reps, no long breaks, same muscle group, just shifting leverage so it can keep working. One set becomes a chain of growth signals. You keep tension high instead of quitting at the first sticking point. However, maintain proper technique during the exercise. Uncontrolled movements increase your risk of injury. Step 2. Time under tension. Next job. Stop treating reps like points on a scoreboard. Your body does not care if you hit 12 or 15 rushed reps. It cares how long the muscle is under meaningful load. That is your time under tension. When you slow the lowering phase. Control the turn at the bottom. Drive up with power, but no bounce. You stretch each rep over more seconds of work. For heavy strength work, your sets are short, around 0 to 20 seconds under tension. For functional hypertrophy, you live around 20 to 40 seconds. Functional strength, also called myofibrillar growth, is like hiring more workers in your power factory. For classic muscle gain, 40 to 60 seconds is the sweet spot. Classic muscle gain, or sarcoplasmic growth, is more like expanding the factory space and storage. For strength endurance, 60 seconds and more. That means 10 slow, clean reps can beat 20 sloppy ones. The weight may be lighter. The signal is stronger. Execution quality decides how much growth your muscles hear from each set. Step 3. Do not chase endless soreness. Ongoing soreness is not a badge of honor. It is often a sign that your recovery is behind. DOMS means delayed onset. Muscle soreness usually peaks between 1 and 2 days after training and fades within about 3 to 4 days. If you are destroyed for more than 4 days, you likely cause deeper tissue stress. When you keep delaying sessions because everything hurts, your weekly training quality drops. Less quality work across the week means slower gains. You often grow faster when you recover faster. Short cold exposure can help here. 2 to 3 minutes of cold can reduce inflammation and help your nervous system get ready again. As a bonus, this can improve your sleep quality. Better sleep means better repair. The goal is not zero soreness. The goal is to be ready for solid sessions several times per week. Share your experience. Which strategies help you make the most progress? Step 4. Sleep is the real growth window. Forget the tiny post-workout window obsession. Your real anabolic window is your night. During good sleep, your body releases growth hormone. Testosterone regulation stabilizes. Muscle fibers get repaired. Cut sleep short, and those processes shrink. You might still show up, but you leave growth on the table. Keep it simple. Make your room dark. Keep it cool. 18 to 20 degrees Celsius or 64 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit would be perfect. Reduce bright screens before bed. On screens at night. Use a blue light filter. Some people feel calmer with magnesium glycinate in the evening. It is just support. The main engine is still your sleep duration and depth. If sleep is poor, your training intensity cannot fully cash out. Step 5. Morning light and your inner clock. Your body runs on a roughly 24-hour rhythm. This internal clock affects sleep, hormones, body temperature, focus, and metabolism. If that clock is stable, you feel more alert during the day. You fall asleep easier at night. You get more deep sleep. One simple way to stabilize it: morning daylight. Aim for around 10 minutes of outside light in the first hour after waking, even when the sky is not perfect. You are not doing this for a direct pump. You are doing it to upgrade your recovery system. Better rhythm, better sleep, better long-term muscle gain. Step 6. Collagen, vitamin C, and durability. Muscle is only part of the story. Your tendons and joints decide how hard you can safely train. If your connective tissue is weak, you either get injured or you stay cautious. Both slow progress. Collagen combined with vitamin C before training can support these tissues. Research suggests that taking collagen with vitamin C about 30 to 60 minutes before exercise can boost collagen synthesis and tendon stiffness. Stronger tendons and healthier joints mean you can handle higher loads with less risk. Less forced time off, more continuous work. You are not just building muscle. You are upgrading the system that transfers your force. Step 7. Protein across the whole day. The 2-hour anabolic window myth still hangs around. In reality, your body uses protein over many hours. The exact minute after training is not the main factor. What matters most is your daily total. For many lifters, a realistic target is around 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day. Spread that over several meals. Include a decent dose around training if it fits your day. But do not obsess over a single shake. Consistency over weeks beats perfect timing once. Your long-term average intake drives your long-term muscle gain. Step 8. Genetics and your ceiling. Even with the perfect plan, people respond differently. In one study, 287 lifters followed the same full body plan for 6 months. Some increased muscle by up to 30%. Others gained around 5 to 10%. A few barely changed or even lost a bit. Same training, different genetics. Myostatin, a protein that breaks muscle growth, is one factor. Animals without it turn freakishly muscular. In humans, those rare mutations are almost never seen in gyms. Bone structure can change how muscle looks. Broader frames often appear more impressive. But the real difference in actual muscle gain between narrow and broad builds is smaller than it looks. A better clue is how fast you progress in your first proper year. There is also a rough ceiling, often described with the fat-free mass index. It is your fat-free mass divided by your height squared. Untrained people often sit around 18 to 19. Average natural lifters reach about 22 to 23. Slower responders might land around 20 to 21. Genetic high responders can hit 24 or more. Progress also slows over time. If you do not use chemical weapons, first year, maybe 8 to 10 pounds of muscle. Second year, around 5 pounds. After that, 1 to 2 pounds per year is already a success. Genetics set your starting line and your upper limit. Your strategy decides how close you get. Step 9. Training volume and specialization. For slower responders, volume is a major lever. Research suggests that around 10 to 20 hard sets per muscle per week is a strong zone for growth. If you are under 12 sets, a bump of 20 to 30% can help. For example, from 10 sets per week to 12 or 13. If you are already between 12 and 20 sets, extra volume only helps when your technique, intensity, and recovery are solid. Beyond about 20 sets per week for the same muscle, returns usually shrink and fatigue climbs. Because your recovery is limited, specialization makes sense. Pick 1 or 2 muscle groups you really want to push. Gradually raise their volume toward 20 to 30 sets per week. At the same time, drop other areas to maintenance. Often 4 to 6 solid sets per week are enough to hold size in strong muscles. That way your limited recovery is focused where it shows the biggest visual payoff. Wrap up. Your system. Your potential. Muscle does not appear just because you want it more. It appears when you line up smart tension, volume, protein, and recovery with your own biology. You now know how to extend sets with mechanical drops, how to use time under tension instead of rep counting, how to avoid recovery delays, how sleep, morning light, and connective tissue support keep you in the game, how protein and genetics shape your long-term ceiling, and how volume and specialization turn slow progress into visible change. Which of these levers was new or most interesting to you? Drop it in the comments. Look at your current training and lifestyle. Which of these levers is most out of sync for you right now? Fix that one first. Then let time and consistency multiply your effort. Thank you for watching.